Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now it's been quite a few days since I last done a video. The reason for that is the throat infection I had last week actually turned into an ear infection as well, and I've been feeling pretty lousy and really not up to editing any videos or anything like that, so I'm going to ease myself back into it because I'm starting to feel a bit better. So we've got a nice easy news video tonight. Now the information we'll be covering, this is all came from the main Discord for the game. I'll put a link in the description and it's via data mine as well. So this information just came from the likes of Tona, Panub and Chronolink as well, so props to them for constantly digging into the game files to find this out for us. Now as always, because it is data mined information, it is subject to change. Some of it's pretty simple enough, but there's some pretty interesting things in there. We'll start off with the simple stuff and build up the hype towards the more interesting news towards the end. So the first bit of information we have, it looks like with the increase in level cap, we'll actually get some increased challenges coming soon. So that's good because it means it's something to actually aim for, and it means we can get more rewards as well. So just two examples I've brought up here. You can see the training modules, so you'll have the ability to do the next tier, which is squad level 67, gear tier 12, and then you've got another level above that, which is your squad level 70 plus and gear tier 13. So that's something we've got to look forward to, and another goal there. Next up we have some details in regards to promotion that's coming for Halloween. So this is really quite interesting, and I do like it and hope to see more things like this for the game. So with this, I'll read it out. It's free Ronin shards or Black Widow shards on Halloween. It's up to you to decide. So you visit the Strikeforce site on Facebook and you vote Trick for Ronin, that makes sense, or Treat for Black Widow. Now although I just said Trick for Ronin makes sense, he is actually due a rework, and so are the Kree as well, so it'll be interesting to see how good they get, but I doubt that Ronin will be better than Black Widow, so I know which way I'll be voting. But what I'll do is I'll actually put a link to the page to remind everyone once this promotion goes live on the community section of my page, so everyone can get their vote in and we can choose our character. Now what we're going to look at next is quite interesting, and I don't really know too much about it, so feel free to speculate below how you believe this may work. So this anyway is based around something called red star orbs, and it looks like an additional way to progress with your characters. Maybe it's another way of actually giving you something above 7 star. At the moment we only get the Ultimus shards, and in a lot of occasions you actually just get duplicates of other characters, which I know can be frustrating, and I've seen several threads about it on Reddit, so this may be a way to actually combat that. But if you read what it's stating, so you've got the red star orbs. Now with this it's saying get red star promotions to boost your character stats. We jump down a bit further here, you can see it mentions red star orb fragments. So you collect red star orb fragments to earn a red star orb, and then you've also got an elite version of them as well. So will we eventually have some way of actually changing the 7 gold stars on our characters to red stars to make them stronger? Really not sure how that would work, and really not sure how I feel about it, because I want to be able to finish characters in a way. I want to be able to get a character to the highest gear tier and level and star level and put them to the side and say they're done for now, I can start to concentrate on other characters. I wouldn't really like unlimited leveling almost in a way, because there's still so much that I'm trying to do at the moment as it is. Now next up we'll look at something really pretty awesome here. So we've managed to get some details on what the next update will actually include, and it certainly looks like a good one. So you've got 3 new playable characters, and in a moment I'll actually show who the 3 playable characters will very likely be with the information we've found out so far. You've got a new event campaign coming, and also a raid as well. Hopefully it's similar to Venom, because although I did buy 1 pack for him, I almost got Venom to 6 star, which was really pretty awesome with him having the raid and also the campaign as well. We've got improved cheat detection, because obviously you've had all the lame cheaters that have been in Dark Dimension. Thankfully they've been getting banned. We've been told it's a bit of a slow process because they manually want to check the characters before they actually do ban them, because it is a permanent ban, which is fantastic. We've also been told as well that there was some concerns that whales, for example, were being allowed to actually get away with this and getting a slap in the wrist. But we've been told that's not the case. It doesn't matter if you're free to play or you're a whale, if you cheat you'll get perma banned. So that's awesome, and that's the way it should be. We're getting some new achievements coming, so that's great, although I would like to see a rework to Hulk, and that would make collecting achievements a bit more exciting, because at the moment you're getting achievements and no one plays Hulk or levels him up, so hopefully we'll see a rework for him. And then we're getting saved squads as well, something I've seen requested quite a lot, and I've seen quite a few people that are looking forward to that for when they're doing Blitz. It will take a little bit of grind out of it, although personally I still feel that the 2 hours is just far too much, and I'm absolutely burnt out in Blitz myself. I used to always go for the top 1500 or the top 500 when it was that, before the shards were actually merged. And really in the last few weeks, when it's not characters that I need to unlock for a video, I've just been hitting the milestones and leaving it because it's just far too time consuming. I'd like to see the 2 hours maybe changed to about 4 hours. 6 hours is a bit too long, 4 hours seems a bit right. Or maybe bring in some kind of different system, like a token system, so we can use all our actual goals at once rather than having to log in throughout the day. It's just simply too much. Also, with this anyway, just to finish up, it's saying that there's more coming as well. We don't know what that is at all, but at the moment it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice update as it is. But I've mentioned the 3 new characters, so let's actually look at some specific information that really almost confirms who the characters will be. So we've got some details on the skills, but the actual characters are Pyro, Juggernaut, Sabretooth, and then finally Magneto. Now we believe that you'll need various Brotherhood characters or mutants to unlock Magneto, so it makes sense that 3 characters coming before him would be Pyro, Juggernaut and Sabretooth, and we've already got Mystique. So if we look at Pyro, what he's offering at the moment, at least what we know, is that on his special or his ultimate there will be an AoE that does dots, and could actually be a bleed, or it could be a new style of dot, a burn. We then have Juggernaut, and so far we believe that he will be immune to stun, so that's pretty great, and also that his campaign will require Mystic characters. Again, just to mention, this is data mine, so it could be subject to change, so don't go panic farming your Mystic characters for this. And also that Sabretooth is coming, and his passive will be similar to Wolverine, so that's the regen. Hopefully the rest of his kit is much better than Wolverine, another character really like Hulk that could do with a rework. And then finally you have some information on Magneto. So his ultimate does AoE damage, blind everyone, and then after damaging characters, all the remaining characters are pulled together. So that's really quite nice for characters that have splash damage moves. So think of the likes of Quake or Rockets. What you would do is you would pull all the characters together, and then you'll be able to hit multiple of them at the same time, because sometimes when they're spread out that will stop your chains there. Now when we're talking about future characters, I've also seen some information relating to the fact that we are due Carnage and also Ultimate Spider-Man as well, so there's a ton of characters coming, really pretty awesome, and a whole lot of news we're getting via data mines. Once again, thanks to all the guys that actually go through the game files and find this out for us. So let me know in the comments below what part of this news you found interesting. For me personally, it was pretty nice to see some information on the Brotherhood of Mutants and how they may actually work and come together, and I believe also from some rumours we've heard that there could be a wave count on the SHIELD team, so that is long overdue, and it'll be interesting to see how they'll actually do that as well. But let me know in the comments below what you think of the news. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll get the Luke Cage in-depth review done pretty soon now that I'm feeling a bit better, and I'll see you all again soon.